Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cyber Guy. So today I'm so excited to just go over kalilinux with you. They always, from time to time have new tools. So the purpose of this video is to help you know to the applications of kalilinux. Now, if you're new to our channel, please go to our previous videos because we cover many of the tools that we are going to talk about today. And then if you're not new, just let's keep going. Let's keep working together. So as you can see, Kali Linux has the application tab right here. The application tab, you have the first one recently used. These are the tools that I was using, probably recently. Autopsy. Autopsy is for forensics. So if you have like an ISO image or something, you wanna do digital forensic, Autopsy is a very powerful tool. And Wireshark, of course, Wireshark is a packet sniffer. Uh, all right, so Kali Linux has a bunch of sections. As you can see, it's 16 of them, 16 of them. And in each section, when you hover your mouse, you see they have subsection. And under that subsection, they have child section. Oh, I just made this up. Hopefully, this makes sense. Now, if you want to do a reconnaissance attack, you want to do it on Bluetooth, you can come here and do it. If you want to do, you gather network information, you can use Dimitri, Nmap, etc. If you want to do network information DNS, vulnerability scanning, you have everything right here. If you want to scan Wi-Fi, you can just actually come here. And the second one is the resource development. As you can see, many of these, I haven't used any of these, to be honest with you. But yeah, you can try and let me know in the comment, how it goes. Because Kali Linux is so overwhelming sometimes. You feel a lot of tools. You are like, man, what should I do? Because you have so many cool tools available to you. The initial access, yeah, SQL map, and execution attack. I use Metaxplore, the Metaxplore framework, and I believe we may just cover one video about it. If you want to do persistent attack, this is what you can use. These three tools: privilege escalation, and then defense, invasion, credential access. If you want to just get access to credential, like brute force, etc. Hydra. I think we have a video about Hydra. If you check our channel, if you want to learn more about Hydra, you can actually just check out our video. In discovery mode, if you want to discover a thing, and then lateral movement. So this is a very interesting concept. So if you do not know what a lateral movement is, it's like like a kind of post-exploitation technique used by ethical hackers and penetration testers. What they do, they move like deeper into a network after gaining the initial access. They can just move back and forth. Okay, and then collection. If you want to do collection, command controls. You have a bunch of them right here. Exfiltration and packet forensic. But for forensic, one of my favorite tools is Autopsy. This is very cool tools that you can just actually if you have an image, you can actually go deep and do a lot of cool thing and recovery stuff. Oh, why? And then all this, like service and other tools. Now, you may wonder, okay, if I'm new to Kali Linux, this is so overwhelming. How I can actually learn all of this? I feel overwhelmed too. So what you can actually do, let's just go open our browser. If we were to open our browser right here, and then if we go to Kali Tools, this is the cool thing about Kali Linux. Once you download and install Kali Linux, it's come with all the bookmarks for you. Now, if you want to go to Kali Linux tool, you can actually click on that on that one right here, and then from there you can see all the tools. All the tools. For example, there was one tool that I say that I wasn't familiar with. For example, let me go back right here. I'm going to try to take a demonstration. Let's see here which tool I said I wasn't persistent. Let's see, okay, Mac changer. Let's see, okay, credential attack. Okay, let's see this one, CEWL. If I want to learn about CEWL, what what I can do, I can just come here and let me try to search for CEWL and hit enter. Yeah, give me 1 second, please. With so many tools, hopefully that doesn't break my browser. CEWL. So I have a few of them, but CEWL. There we go. We have a couple of them. I can click on one of them, and then you can just, you see, it tells you what the tool is. So, yeah, what it does, and then how to use it. And then this is the same for every single tools in Kali Linux. So you don't have to just, have someone that holding your hands. The only thing that you need to just get started with Kali Linux is curiosity. Once you have curiosity, you can just come to tools, Kali tools, and then learn the command and go from there. Now, this is all that I have for you. And then if you feel like, you don't feel like, okay, going to all this, and you can check out our videos, because many of the tools that you see on Kali Linux, we cover them in a very comprehensive way. Now, if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, happy learning.